With the forces of chaos massing for another attack, the aid of the High Elves was sorely needed. Their backs to the sea, the High Elves were fighting hard to establish themselves in the land of the Empire, as the depraved hordes from the north launched assault after assault against them. The Reichsmarschall tasked Stefan von Kessel with an advance to the Nordland coast to meet up with the forces newly arrived from Ulthuan. This was to be no easy mission, for not only were the warriors of the Chaos Gods between Stefan and the elves, but a hidden danger lurked in the darkest shadows.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir Cypher here with Let's Play Warhammer Mark of Chaos, and we are now in the second book with Stefan von Kessel, and we still have some casualties that we need to recover from. Now, like I said before, we're not going to have access to an actual town for a while, so right now we can't buy any troops, do anything like that, which could be a problem if you played the last mission, the siege, and you lost like your whole army. Then this next mission is going to be pretty tough for you, because it is definitely the hardest mission so far because of how it plays out. We also get a great cannon, so we're going to be using that. We got all our guys healed, and let's move on out. So the High Elves are trapped. We got to go help them, but there are some minions of the Under Empire. I'm sure anybody who has played Warhammer knows what that is talking about. So we got a wizard. We got our Stefan von Kessel. We're going to give the wizard the thing that makes his attached unit have longer range. So then we'll finally have a reason to actually stick him in the unit instead of having him run around all over the place. Should I bring the good handgunners? I'll bring these handgunners. We'll get some experience. We'll take the knights. We'll take the cannon. Oh, one last thing. We got an armor that reflects damage, so we should probably put that on Stefan, because he's probably going to get into combat. Now, because we bought Stefan a horse before, now we can put him on a horse. So now he can go chill out with the knights for this mission. Okay. Okay, so
ready for orders.
Got the huntsman.
Get moving.
Because we are going to need them to scout for us.
On the left.
So
Move out. Get
put some
moving,
handgunners
you
over
slugs.
here.
We await your orders.
Put some handgunners over
Onwards,
here.
brave
Lord
lads.
Teclis has taught me the art of fire.
The darkness shall
Got
not
some
defeat
swordsmen.
us. Advancing good order.
Let us loose, my
We'll
lord.
put the knights over here.
The Empire will prevail.
So Stefan's on his little horse now. For some reason, the model of Stefan von Kessel is just so much bigger than everybody else. He just looks like a giant. Which I think is funny because the other models aren't like that. But anyway, I digress. So, let's start this deployment.
We be ready, my lord. Advancing is ordered.
Powder packed in.
So this is where we need to get to eventually.
Favor us, mighty Toll. Briskly forward, men.
So, uh-oh.
Cannon ready, my lord.
What are these? Skaven.
What manner of creatures are these? They come from nowhere.
To arms! Defend yourselves and slay the vile ratmen!
I think it's really funny that in Warhammer Fantasy, Skaven are always up to no good. They're always doing all kinds of stuff. And yet, it's always shown that like nobody believes they exist. When they're always up to all kinds of trouble.
Primed and ready.
Now, this over here is a warp lightning cannon. And it has slightly less range than our great cannon, but it also has about 100% accuracy.
We are yours to command.
So we definitely do not want to get into range of it. We can take it out with our cannon, because our cannon has longer range.
Matches lit
Um,
and burning.
So we are going to kill all these guys who charged at the beginning, and then we will attempt to finish it off with the
Give the word, my lord.
with our cannon. So these are just clan rats. So I think I might just
Defeat
charge
is
them
impossible. Death will follow
with my
me.
cavalry, especially because Stefan von Kessel's up in there. And he's a tough dude. So, bam.
Back to our holes.
So we chase them
There
off.
shall be no retreat. I will survey the battle.
Just for if you never played Skaven, Storm Vermin are like their heavy troops. Clan rats are their cannon fodder, basically. Well, Skaven slaves are their real cannon fodder, but for this game,
On my command.
clan rats are their cannon fodder.
Loaded and eager, my lord.
So we might need to do a volley fire on these guys.
Our banner is yours.
Explode the whole unit there.
Yes, my lord.
Giant rats. I hope they don't kill my
Powder
cannon.
packed in.
That'd be no fun. It looks like they're going to charge my handgunners instead.
Loaded and eager,
So I'll pop this armor.
Righteous wrath.
And I'll have Stefan getting here. And take him out. The armor is pretty good. The flaming shield. So even if they do get charged, as long as it's the unit with the wizard in it, they tend to do pretty well. So the field is littered with their dead. Oopsies. The field is littered with their dead, so we'll go over here and scout and see if we can reveal that cannon. Now again, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I understand what it means, but it looks like your units take a bunch of damage when they're actually leveling up.
Get moving, you lazy hounds.
So, in the actual game, unless they change the rules,
Full firing.
Huntsmen can't do this. They can't stealth. But what they can do is they can
Fury of None.
basically deploy anywhere on the map. So if there's like some sort of forward terrain feature like a forest or something and you want your archers in there, you can put them there basically outside of the deployment zone. But in this game they can stealth. So you can see I can shoot the warp lightning cannon. It can't shoot me because I'm revealing it with the huntsman. So hopefully it won't take too long. If I keep missing, I'll just pause the game. Well, I'll pause the recording because nothing. It looks like it might get taken out here. Now this thing up here is an altar. Basically, what it does is once you capture it, any friendly units nearby get healed, and its power is how many units it can heal. So it can reinforce 44 guys in a unit. Now the warp lightning cannon, I might just make a little video to show it, is probably the most overpowered siege weapon in the game because it has no travel time. Like you can't see the cannonball coming and avoid it. It does a little bit less damage than the Hell Cannon and the Great Cannon, but it has basically 100% accuracy. Like it'll always hit the unit because the shot gets there instantly. So it's ridiculous. It kills guys so fast. But I'm just going to pause the video for a second. Yeah. So lightning cannon's gone. Now it's time to move up in here.
Forward,
All
men.
loaded. Fire on my command.
So we'll do that. We'll advance with the handgunners.
So strong here.
And we'll have the Knights Panther up here to guard the flank.
Ready and willing. So shall it be. We shall prevail. Let none bar our path.
With lance and shield.
Loaded and eager, my lord.
As the flame seeks the fuel.
Keep your powder dry.
Looks like some guys are sneaking around over here. These guys up on the hill are the Skaven sort of short-ranged unit. Short-range unit, Poison Wind Globadiers. They are pretty brutal. Handgunners can outrange them, but for the most part, you don't want to mess around with them. You want to kill them as quickly as you can.
Pay with their blood.
So looks like we're chasing off these storm vermin, but just in case,
Continue.
get the knights ready, and we'll keep
Death and glory.
moving up here.
Follow the flame.
Glory to the Empire.
Righteous wrath.
Now these little poison clouds, you don't want to go in because they kill your units.
The darkness shall not defeat us.
Keep your
I
powder
want to move
dry.
the cannon because sometimes they have giant rats come from behind
Give
and
the
then
word, my lord.
they'll kill all your guys. So you don't want to fight them on the little thing because they can heal from it too, and they also take charges up from it. So when you capture it, see, now it only has 42 charges because those storm vermin ran past it.
Pray to Sigmar. Commencing bombardment.
What are your orders, mate? On to victory!
I think I can turn these guys on shoot at will because
Briskly forward,
I think that most of the threat is gone.
Death to the foe!
See, but they're stealing my charges.
We await your orders.
These not slave things. Run!
Now you notice, like, some of these units, unlike the orcs and the chaos warriors, are breaking. Like clan rats, you can break pretty easily. It's because the Skaven, you see already, they're starting to break. The Skaven have a lot less morale. But still, breaking units is pretty uncommon in this game. It's just that they're taking, like, half of their unit health in handgunner casualties in about 2 seconds. So the reason I'm shooting this is because you can break the
Let us
There
loose, my
shall
lord.
be no retreat.
you can break the little thing that's making it.
Look to those green clouds, men. It would be better to avoid them. I will ask for no quarter and will offer none.
So I'm just gonna run in here and charge these poison wind globadiers
Captain, they might use the horn to call for reinforcements.
and kill them all. And they can explode, which I'm pretty sure can poison your units, but these guys are pretty tough. So if you have a really low armor unit, they can get killed by these explosions, but these knights, they're not messing around here.
All loaded.
So we'll get everybody up on the hill now,
Willing.
Righteous wrath.
and you can see here my knights now are getting free reinforcements. This is another way to save money in this game. You at the end of a mission, you try and get all your guys healed at the altar, so that way you don't have to pay for reinforcements. My knights aren't quite rank 3 though yet, so I want to get some
For glory.
little bit more XP. Now this countdown thing, when you go to the horn, you summon reinforcements,
Your loyal servants.
and they're gonna come in on the map.
Fine hunt. Don't drag your feet. Sigmar, grant us victory. Sons of Sigmar. Ready and prepared.
I shall leave a scorched trail. You cannot outrun the flames
With
of
lance
these.
and shield.
Such mighty beast.
Blood will be spilled.
So just finish chasing off these guys. Probably just chase off these clan rats too. So we're dragging the cannon up here. I think, I guess I actually have to stay on the thing for 30 seconds.
Awaiting your command. Up to it, men. Glory to the Empire.
Powder packed in.
And actually I should put this new unit of handgunners here,
Glory. On the left.
so I can get free upgrades as well.
Righteous wrath.
Run! Flee!
Tamor's embrace. Powder packed in. Put the match to it.
Well, might as well just start blasting these guys.
We await your orders. Praise Sigmar! Archers ready, my lord. Victory or Get moving, you lazy chaos! Drag your feet.
Give the word. my
I
lord.
shall lead the army forth.
Okay, so
I am needed
Well,
over
Captain, it seems like Reinhardt's Sershots have arrived just in time. Where would you like us? For Magnus and the Empire! My command!
Now the little dialogue box said these are round sure shots, but the little dialogue box said pistolier, but for some reason there's no pistoliers in this army. These are Knights of the Blazing Sun, which are basically the same thing we have. Knights of the Panther, they're just have a different, wearing different armor. That's all it really is.
Right, Sigma!
There are the only two units of knights that have like different rules, at least when I play Warhammer, were Knights of the White Wolf, which follow Ulrich, and have warhammers. They're more like Vikings. They have warhammers instead of lances. And then there's Reiksguard Knights, which didn't used to have different rules, but I think they do in the newest codex. And those would be those knights you saw in the cutscene for the end of the last book, wearing those cool uniforms. And giving instructions to our Elector Count. So we'll throw lots of fireballs, shoot lots of bullets. I can get that now. Now I'm level 15, so I think I'm gonna get. No, I can't get this yet. Oh, I gotta have spell focus. I think first I'll get the thing that gives my his unit he's in more accuracy. Maybe I'll get a lucky shot and I'll kill the warlord with a Oh no, my cannon! No! Push the cannon down the hill. Shoot them. This is a new ability. It reduces the unit you're shooting at, their armor to 0, which makes them pretty easy to kill, basically.
We heed your commands. Powder packed in.
So here's their warlord, but he's gonna get shot about 50,000 times. So he died. And we'll keep advancing here. Get my knights all healed up.
I shall be at the forefront of the fight.
Victory or death! Attack the foe!
Now, I've got some swordsman casualties, but swordsmen are cheap to reinforce, so I'm not really super worried about making sure they get all spruced up at the camp. I might as well.
Under victory!
Powder packed in. Blast them apart.
I am needed over there.
So this silver horn, you can blow it and it stops all of your units from fleeing. But like I said, it's very rare that you actually have units fleeing. So just get a bunch of volley fire. You can see these guys are on. He sets their armor on fire. It can kill them, this Fury of the Forge, but more often you cast it on a unit with a lot of armor, like Storm Vermin or Knights or something. And since it reduces their armor to 0, it makes them very easy to kill, as opposed to hard to kill.
Sigma, grant us victory!
So now we just shoot this thing, which was reinforcing their guys, but wasn't a big deal.
Death for glory!
They massacred everybody. This is not a random ambush. There's a lot more of these creatures out there. I've heard stories about these things. It's from the College of Engineers in Altdorf. It's a hellblast of volley gun, and it'll be devastating if we can find someone to fix it up and crew it.
So, we got a Hellblaster volley gun at the end. Technically, we beat that mission with 0. Well, not technically, but we beat that mission. We still have our entire army alive. And all the guys who got veterancy got reinforced as well. So, that's great. Everything's great. You can see here, we killed 484 dudes, technically lost 8. Now, that was only so easy because I knew there was a warp lightning cannon there, and I knew it wouldn't move, like it's scripted to not move, so you can just scout it out and kill it with your huntsman. Other than, if that hadn't been the case, I would have taken huge casualties as I bum rushed The Warp Lightning Cannon and Skaven came in from all over the map. So we got the Hellblaster Volley Gun, but unfortunately, as you'll see in the next cutscene, we're not going to be able to use it for a while. So it looks like Stefan's on his little horse now because we put him on a horse. So.
Force?
I do. I am Captain Stefan von Kessel of the Ostermark Army, under orders from Emperor Magnus to fight alongside you.
You may call me Aurelian. As an Archmage of Safri, I command these warriors. More of our ships will be arriving soon, and you must meet up with those aboard. I must travel a different path for the moment. Some of our kinsmen have been trapped, and I march to relieve them. You will most likely arrive at your goal before I do. Await me there.
I am ordered to offer whatever assistance I can. I think you overestimate the Northmen, though. Their strength is broken, spread thin.
None know better than we the nature of the powers that pollute the northern wastes. We see what you do not. One will arise from the ashes and blood to lead them again. That cannot be allowed to happen, for the sake of my people as well as yours.
I did not mean to.
If we are to be allies, you must trust me. There are dark things in the world that are beyond the knowledge of men.
But not the elves?
But not the elves. Tell me, what is that mark upon your face?
It is a scar. From a hot brand. My father, my grandfather were tainted with the darkness. It is a reminder to me and a warning to others.
Whatever may have been, there is no taint within you.
I have always thought...
If you were truly marked, I would have killed you.